In news from Afghanistan, Taliban authorities in Afghanistan have imposed severe policies and practices that are restricting the human rights and freedoms of Afghan women and girls. Highlighting the challenges and growing restrictions, a high-ranking Human Rights Watch official Heather Barr said the list of Taliban violations of the rights of women and girls is long and growing.
Heather Barr, Associate Director of the Women's Rights Division at Human Rights Watch, has raised concerns about the rights violation in Afghanistan, saying list of Taliban violations of the rights of women and girls is long and growing. When the Taliban announced last month that the women and girls should not leave their homes unless necessary and should do so only with their whole bodies including their faces covered, only a few were surprised. Others who lived through the last period of Taliban rule from 1996 to 2001 were not. She said Afghan women's rights activists warned all along that the Taliban's promises to respect women's rights were false. The Taliban appointed an all-male cabinet. They abolished the Ministry of Women's Affairs and replaced it with the Ministry of Vice and Virtue, which issued the most recent order. They banned secondary education for girls and banned women from almost all jobs. They dismantled the system to protect women and girls from violence and made it difficult for them to get health care. They issued new rules for how women must dress and behave. According to Barr, not only does it make every woman or girl who is outside her home a suspect, but it also stripped women and girls of the shreds of autonomy they still had. Since the Taliban takeover, there have been many statements condemning their abuses from an impressive range of international and regional organizations and countries. What there has not been, however, is a clear plan for how the countries condemning Taliban abuses will work together to defend the rights of Afghan women and girls and pressure the Taliban to end these abuses.